day, everyone. It's Oranje coming at you with the New York Times games and custom connections for Thursday, March 27th. I think I figured a couple things out. We'll see if it works, and let's get right into Wordle here. So, starting with today's queso, and that's courtesy of Tom C. from the Wheel of Words. Let's get into it. All right, hopefully everyone's having a great day, and queso gets us an E in position, S out of position. Let's try that S at the start, because I don't think it's going to be a plural, which would mean it's at the end, potentially. Or second doesn't seem that likely either. So maybe S-T-E, stead. Could be a double E word too. S-T. Well, let's get as many letters in there as possible that might go after the S. So let's go with stern. Stern in two? No. But I think T is likely at the end. There's a couple things that could work here. Sweet, sheet, sleet. Can't be sent. It could be spelt. Could be sweat. There's a lot of different options here. And I think I just have to go for it. I can't really see a path away from that. So, unless there's something I can do with the T here, that wouldn't lock it in, but I don't think so. Spelt, maybe? Is that a good move? It shuts down a couple of the options for the second spot. Sleet, for sure. Is there a better one? Swelt? Okay, so it's sweet, sleet, sheet, spelt, but this would eliminate that. I think this is probably the best move I can make. So swelt in 3. No. Well, I think the only one left is sheet, so let's try sheet. Even sweat is gone. Yeah, I'm going to try sheet. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the only thing that's left. And considering I started with queso, I think 4 isn't that bad. So sheet in 4. Yep, it is. All right, there we go. You know what? I don't feel too bad about that. I know that 4s are getting away from the 3s again, but I never expected 3s with the starting words I've been getting anyways. So a 4 to me is as good as a 3 on a good starting word day, right? Which there are some of those on the wheel, but today wasn't one of those days. All right, so we've played 199 in this account. Tomorrow's the magical 200, so join me. All right, let's move on to the Wheel of Names, Wheel of Words, and see what tomorrow's word's going to be. All right, so I added a couple here from Randy. Randy added Juju's, Jimmy, and Yuppie, which are not great starting words for the most part. If there were others, I missed them, or they were deleted by YouTube. You know how YouTube is. But since I got a 4, let's do 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and spin the wheel. We have Quick by Michelle Lamb. 2 Q words in a row. That's something. That's interesting. Okay, well, the other 4 letters aren't bad, but Q is not great. So let's take it off the wheel. We'll go back to the main screen here. Our starting word for tomorrow is going to be quick. So take note of that if you're playing along. And yeah, the difference today is I'm going to actually click on Connections and just get it this way. That way I don't have to have the window open already. It's the same website. Why would I already have the window open, right? If it bothers anybody, I can edit out that transition, but it's like 2 seconds, so I don't think anybody's going to be too upset. All right, so Connections, 26-day streak, puzzle 655 by Wendaloo. Let's get into it. All right, phone, sway, scratch, wave, write, chip, paper, ding, correct, scope, touch, green, move, bingo, change, and reach. Okay. You might say you're correct. You might say correct, bingo, ding. You don't say ding. That would be more of an indication that you've made the right choice, and that's right. So, did I make the right choice? Right. Yeah, correct. Bingo. Just an indication of the proper choice, right? Ding, like access granted sort of thing. Maybe for a question or a brain teaser or something. I'm not quite too sure about that just yet, though. It could be something else. Let's see, green. Green could mean, yeah, it's correct, right? Green means go, red means stop, like red light, green light. Change. Change paper. Wonder if that's money related. Scratch. I've heard of scratch for money too. Maybe green. I don't know. I'm not sure about that just yet. I can move you. I'm moved by that. I'm touched by that. I'm swayed by that. I'm reached by that. I'm touched. I'm moved. I'm swayed. Maybe. And what's the other four I haven't talked about? Phone, wave, scope, and chip. Oh, those are micros. Microphone, microwave, microchip, microscope. You know what? It's the last thing I see here. I think it all works. Let's just try and get this in whatever order it falls into. So, words after micro. Yeah, objects with the prefix micro. Okay. I think this money stuff's very obscure. It's scratch, it's paper, it's green, it's change, like loose change in your pocket. I know it's not the typical things you think of with money, but change is money. So is this slang for money? Yeah, exactly. There you go. This one here is, I think, a bit, it's going to be very strange. So you're correct. Correct. Bingo. Ding. That's right. And your move, your touch, your sway, your reach. I feel like these are both greenish. Nothing's really a straight yellow here. I think this is a little more obscure though. You've made the right choice. These are indications that you've made the right choice. There's a ding, someone says bingo, they say right or they say correct. Yes, all right. And then you're moved, you're touched, you're swayed, and it reaches you. It reaches you, it sways you, it touches you, it moves you. It has an impact on you emotionally, so to speak. It has an impact on your decision making. It affects you, I guess. Yeah, one of those things. Effect, yes. 2 days in a row. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love that. You gotta love it. All right. Well, bingo, bango, bungo. All right. And that's how I mean it. I'm not pretending. I actually am truly happy about that. This is me. This is going back a couple months, but I used to do that just pretending. I'm actually very happy about that, and that's my natural reaction. So there you go. Okay, yeah, I guess everything makes sense here. I'm not sure what the red herrings were, but I'm sure there were some. I just happened to miss it, right? Cool. All right, I'll try and keep this as short as possible and move on to strands. I don't want to anger the recording gods here on my computer by making it too long and it drops scenes. All right, strands. March 27th, Christina I on the creation, Tracy Bennett editing. Here we go. Playing the field. Okay, let's just move down here. All right. Playing the field. Well, baseball season's starting soon, so it might be something to do with that. I see brave down here. Brave. Giant. Is this angel here somehow? No. I see pirate. Okay. Giant, brave, pirate. These are all National League teams. Brewer. Yeah, they're National League too. The cool thing about Brewer here is you can go either way. You can go this way, or you can go this way. That's pretty cool. Okay. In fact, I see National right here. National League. It kind of makes a baseball diamond shape, which is cool too. Cool. All right. Brave, Giant, San Francisco, Milwaukee Brewers, Pittsburgh Pirates, LA Dodgers, and Florida Marlins. There you go. Very cool. Nice. All right, I don't think there's any analysis needed for this. It's just you do it. It's baseball season. I'm a sports guy. Kind of fell right in my lap, right? All right, let's move on to E39, which is our custom connections solved for today by Ellen Sassani. I'll always say this. If you're looking for the link for this puzzle or the one after, that'll be previewing for tomorrow. It's in the description. The instructions of how to create your own puzzle and get it to me to feature on the channel, also in the description. Yeah, so let's get to solving. So we have a blackjack, plaque, broom, pinochle, trophy, hollers, ribbon, medal, roars, screams, shouts, bellows, poker, tongs, rummy, and bridge. Okay, there's a couple of card games here. I mean, there's pinochle, blackjack, rummy, and bridge. You can win a ribbon, a medal, a trophy, and a plaque for sports. Well, poker is a game too. Okay. Although poker, I think, is like a fireplace thing too, right? So you got your poker, you got your bellows, your tongs, and your broom. And then roars, screams, hollers, and shouts. That's just saying something really loud or projecting your voice, making yourself heard, right? Okay. You know what? I don't think the order really matters here, so let's just go with card games first. Card games? Yeah. The bellows, the poker, the tongs, and the broom. Stuff to do with fireplace care, I suppose. Fireplace tools, all right. Your plaque, your medal, your trophy, and your ribbon. Things you win in a competition. Award symbols, yeah, and it's just to project your voice. Really, really loud. Bellows, okay. There you go. Well, Ellen, that was a great puzzle. Thank you for sharing. And there's much more to come from you, which we look forward to doing. And very different than yesterday's Lady A puzzle, which had a bit of controversy behind it, but you know what? That's okay. It was a great puzzle, a lot of misters, and not going to give anything away in case somebody wants to go back and do it, but it was a challenge. Let's just say that. All right, let's move on to our preview of tomorrow's solve. It's, I think you know what time it is. It's Billy No Mate's time. So it's entitled Morning Commute. The words are seeds, berries, parking, off, caution, slow, yield, stop, bran, crackers, chocolate, nuts, loco, bananas, legal, and detour. All right, I will solve it tomorrow. You can solve it today, and we'll talk about it in tomorrow's video. If you're interested in more word games, I do have another video entitled Amazing Word Games, which has a lot of games that other creators don't play. They're unique to my channel, and you know what? I really take a lot of pride in them, and at least a couple of people on the channel watch them, so I'm going to keep doing them as much as I can. And if you like the video, leave a like, leave a kind comment if you so desire. If you want to subscribe, that's great too. You never miss an upload, and it definitely helps out the channel, which is the main thing, right? More people in here to see the videos, more people to communicate with, to chat with, and have a great time with, right? With that said, I'll see you around. Have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.